just stand your ground. Wind don't shake your drought, can't bring you down. Lonely farmer heart just can't comprehend why I feel this yearning like you, my best friend. Dreams at night, walking hand in hand. Feathered dreams slipping through worn out veins. Scarecrow tears from an empty hollow. Foolish heart hopes for love to follow. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. My lonely life you put on hold.
Breaking free from yesterday, screaming loud we find our way. Dreams ignite like wild flames, nothing ever stays the same. Nothing ever stays the same. Living fast in the moment now, fear and doubt will not allow. Running quick, out of sight, reaching for the starry night. We're chasing the sky, we'll never ask why. Hearts wide open, we'll never be broken. Jumping high, no parachutes, no more ties, we cut the roots. Embrace the chaos in our mind, glory we always will find. Nothing ever stays the same.
Don't know why. Okay. Now it's like playing games with me. Is that muted? Not muted? Muted? Not muted? So, yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, Dirty Hour. I don't know if you got that or not, if I was muted. And there's usually a timer that goes on the screen on top of that welcome screen that comes down. So I started a spinach contract. But I bought another field, because I'm doing nothing but contracts. Afternoon, it's still morning here. It's not even 10 a.m., but we'll go for that, Ghost. How's it going? Gluten for punishment with the size of that field? Yeah, most definitely. To be fair, I thought before they're in it. Almost 1 p.m. there for ya. Yeah, I'm used to doing time zones with my family. All live in different time zones. So it's not just for streaming, but anytime I want to talk to family, I have to figure out different time zones. Let's see if I left myself enough room here. It's me streaming this. Oh, of course it didn't. It's me streaming this morning, but if Juan wanted to go work on the RV, the weather's nice. He's getting it ready for us to take out tomorrow.
Cornfields dry like my old cowboy car. Plow my soul in a soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drown my sin. Bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women
So the field I bought
left me empty.
had weeds on it that were big, so we lost yield because of that.
Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl.
Text here.
Guitar strings snapping like my resolve. Old roadhouse where my life devolved. Shaky hands hold memories close. Yet I lost more than
Okay, Juan wants me to go check something.
falling
The hell?
nobody's around. Silent screams in a sleepy
It's a little bit tricky, but I'll do it. Okay, this way.
back time. Echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women
Sorry, guys.
left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I
So yeah,
stand, but I'd rather crawl.
saying something with the RV. We'll get there, I guess.
Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plow my soul in a soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drown my sin.
Oh, then I was talking about the new fields. Right.
Never felt
Okay.
it again.
One of those mornings. I wasn't expecting to stream. Right, so I'm really thrown off. Oh, I see why I did wrong here. Yes, I did buy the field. Not that field, a different field. About this field. So yeah, I had to spray the weeds. It needs lime, which I can't do because it has a crop on the field. So that has to wait. So that lowers the yield, and then it's been fertilized once. So we have to do that a second time. So that's just right by the main farm here. And it cost almost $137,000. Tennessee. I love Tennessee. We were there last fall. Last September. Absolutely love it there. Working on a Saturday? Yeah, it happens occasionally. Even with Juan's part of the job, right? With having to go over and deliver things to certain people. Yep, exactly. Yep. And it comes with having that type of job is having to work on those days. Check that out for a while. Now we can get back to gaming here. He was asking me to check something in our bank, and I'm like, I can't do that on a stream. Yeah, Juan's usually home on Saturdays, but there are times he's been asked to work, or he doesn't get home to Saturday. Often we leave on holidays to deliver the next day. People don't realize sometimes you have to deliver the day after a holiday, so you have to leave on the holiday in order to get there in time. Just because people are closed on a holiday doesn't mean the next day you have to be 4, 5, 6 hours away from here. So it's one of the things. Let's see, there. I'm like, don't hit it. I forgot to turn my music down if I'm too quiet. There. Turn that down a little bit. We also do 6 days a week so we can get home early and don't have to work long days. We get up early. So you just spread your hours out farther by working shorter days. And that's nice. Something you choose to do and it works. Unfortunately for Juan, he's doing, I think 14-hour shifts. It's different up here than in the US. We just have to do math. Not very exciting if I do this view, but I guess we can do this once in a while. Yeah, nice stories. Yep, kind of rotate through them and yeah, get to them that way.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make the prices. We just think them up and write them down.
So I brought my trailer over here and then I have the other trailer. So I'm not emptying trailers so much. I'm sure this will fill this trailer though. Yep. Try to get back into the harvester. Are you gonna empty? Oh no, I got back into the wrong one. It's full anyways, okay. Where are we delivering this? Oh, the usual spot. It seems like ever since I put the Granny's Farm Shop, that's all the places it goes. Okay, so let's go. That was weird. Build this one as well. It's kind of interesting to me. Because up here we don't have counties. We have other kind of districts, but even that isn't mentioned very often unless you're talking about certain things. But being from the US, I understand counties, but it is odd to hear it being said or mentioned, because I wonder how many people wouldn't know exactly what you were talking about if they're not familiar with that. Turn the harvester lower the bump first.
Living for moments never meant to last. When first drowned, now we come. Echoes of freedom to hear the call. Silent cries in the
So
midnight rain.
we have like, I don't know, jurisdiction districts, like, but that only comes in effect when like you talk about health regions, like who's covered by what area for like healthcare or fire protection or boating, but it's not something we think about often over here. And the districts are huge.
Destination unknown, but we ride. Climbing through the darkness, chasing distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars.
28% done with his contract. Trailers are full. We'll see how much more that gives us. I thought about a spinach contract because I want the extra spinach for a production I want to open. But maybe I'll just store the spinach, but I don't think I can without putting a maw down. Or a multi-silo. Multi-fruit silo. I really love this map in fall. It's really pretty. I'm kind of looking at another map to move to. I'm still enjoying Alma, but at the same time, I don't know if he'll update it. So we'll have to fertilize that other field we just bought. Don't know when, but we'll do that. I think we have a good farm setup. I don't know if I'll actually be able to buy another field without a lot of money, and that's kind of what's making me want to move maps. Is these fields are huge for a lot of money, and it's just mainly me playing on here, so progression would be a little bit slower than I want. I was gonna crash there, glad I didn't. Empty out this because we know that's what we're gonna need to do. So we're at 28% done. We're at 34, so we're at 6% per trailer. Go back. I don't know if we're empty the other trailer or if we're just harvest a little bit more. Wonder if I do. I don't have money for the driver. I'm like, what if I make the driver drive it over here? I agree, that's pretty nice that he could do that. Find a happy balance.
Dust of the miles on my shoulders heavy. Eyes on the horizon, blurred but ready.
So I did talk to Iron Thunder about his update for Gonontel. He said maybe today or tomorrow he'll be able to send it in. And then it'll take a few days for Giants to look at it. So hopefully this week sometime Gonontel will be updated. Well, so heartwarming and sweet to see you say that. Like, yeah. These bridges are pretty cool. Okay. Thought about streaming my single player today because I've been working on that one a little bit more. I have the trees cut down for the new water buffalo pasture. Now I just gotta make it and put them in there. Kind of like that bridge is missing a plank. An old, worn, untrustworthy. Yeah, so this tractor and trailer is from the contract. This is 97% full, but we're still going to deliver it. Debated if I was going to slow down for that corner or not, and look, I should. Oh, I feel like getting warm already over here. And I think it'll be a quieter weekend because you guys have a holiday weekend and everybody's out doing things. Stay on the road. Well, last weekend we had our holiday, so busy time of year with everybody getting out of school and stuff as well. Depending on where you are, some schools are already apparently. So this is our new field here, that green one right here. It's a decent sized field. Costs a lot of money though, that's for sure. Hello, Michael. Your daughter's been out of school for a week now. And there's a couple weeks left up here, I think, for the schools up here. They don't get out probably till around the 20th, give or take, of June. I don't know the exact date, but yeah, schools go a lot longer over here. 92 Fahrenheit there, Michael, you can keep it. I mean, we're going to get into the 90s this week. I don't know. How do I... Nope, open the wrong thing. That reminds me though, I have to do that. So 64 today. It'll be 77 later. Or it'll be 84. And then next weekend it looks like Thursday, Friday are like 88 degrees. Hey Hodge, how's it going? If I can swing this around without causing an accident somewhere. I do like sign. I do like the little emoji pouring on the coffee or something into his mouth. I like coffee. Oh, looks a little red. It could be, I don't know, something else. Yeah, you can still keep it, Michael. You're not convincing me I want your temperatures at all. Definitely don't want your humidity either. When you get that, you can keep that as well. Looks like touch portal's having a hard time. Let me open that. There we go. Okay. Now back to doing some spinach for a bit. Yeah, I have no clue here, Michael. I really don't. Field 6 over here is a decent sized field, but too bad it's way over here. Could buy that field. Field 13. Park them both over here. I think that's out of the way. For GPS lines, and like I don't want to be in the way for GPS.
On the floor, dust rising like smoke. Bartender's my therapist, pouring hope.
Let's do one row here, and then I'll see. Do I want to just go back and forth, or do I want to do every other row? Do I want to make a fancy design? I like that my graphics card can let those reflections show up in the windshield. There's something to see if you can have the graphics card set properly. Now do this until it's full again. Then we'll go fertilize that field that we own before we forget. Or maybe I should wait till next month, because I don't know when it was fertilized. It could have been fertilized or implanted this month. I don't know. I'll never know at this rate. Okay. So it was wheat. Oh, so it could have been planted yesterday in game or today in game. So I don't know when it needs the next stage of fertilization. Quan is at the RV. He is in. We want to take it out tomorrow, so he's finishing up the starling mount. I'm not sure if that means we'll have starling tomorrow in the RV or if we'll have to wait. Ooh, Aj went to a roller coaster. Fun, fun. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with roller coasters. I only go on certain ones, but you can have fun with it.
We were young, wild and free. Laughter made the days fly by. Now it's just a memory. Feels like I can fly. Empty streets where we used to roam.
The last roller coaster I went on was at the Edmonton Mall. If you're not familiar with that, you should look up that mall. It has a water park, huge water park, ice skating, roller coasters. It has everything in this mall. It's huge. Ah, coaster and Silver Run. Gotcha. I tried playing Silver Run once at FS22. And then I screwed up. I shouldn't do some landscaping. And then I was just done with the map. I just screwed it up so much and I had put so much to it and I was like, no, I'm not even going back to a different save. Now I'm just going to a different map. Seen a lot of boats here from the north. Yeah, must be a thing right now, Michael. They must go down there for the holiday weekend with their boats. That's 25%. I'm trying to remember, do I go over 4 rows? I think I go over 4 rows if I do this properly. Like, did I remember put the header down? It seems fast. I don't know if we're good. Crazy how much that wheel moves and I'm not touching it. It's just GPS doing it. We have 6 people watching and 8 likes. Thank you, everybody. I know it's not on during the stream today, so it's a little bit different. I have no clue if he's stream later, stream tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. We're doing all much streaming this weekend. How much he wants to work on the RV. He actually took a little extra time off work this weekend so he could get the RV set up. we are gonna wait till spring to do my other fields. I think we decided that we harvested for corn. Probably gonna plant corn back on them again. I think I can't plant canola. I missed that window to do more canola. It's coming along, this bunny. It's slow going. I'm starting to look for another map maybe to move to that would be easier. Because the fields are so expensive and so big here, I feel like it's very slow progress, but I mean it's not too bad, but and a map maker, I'm not sure if he'll update Alma or not. He's really into his other map that he's making right now, which is fair enough, but it's hard for me to be on a map and know it's not going to be updated. There's too much uncertainty if I'm wasting my time on this map or not, right? There have been 2 other maps that have kind of piqued my interest. I have to kind of see which one I want to go for. I don't know if NC is watching. I know he often lurks, but I looked up that Ray County, Missouri map you mentioned. I really can't wait for that one to come out to Mod Hub too. That would be funny to move from a Missouri map to a Missouri map, though. Yeah, exactly, yep. Juan did a lot of that growing up, moving within the same area. But yeah, it's not out on Mod Hub yet. He's still beta testing this map, and you have to be on his Patreon to get it right now, and I'm not sure if there's stipulation about streaming it or not. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with it. The other ones that I like are that Louisiana one. That's a lot of rice though. And then I never know how to say it. Waska. A lot of people are streamed that one already. That one looked kind of interesting. I'm not a big fan of European maps. I'd rather stick with the North American ones. Europeans just have too narrow roads for me. And I should look at that as well. Like Black Acres, 4X. Yeah, but it's 4X and by myself that's kind of hard. I'll take a look at that one and see. These fields are pretty big, even this one for me just by myself, right? And like these big ones, I'm like, I can never touch them. I cannot even do contracts for most of this map. Like half this map, I feel like by myself I can't do much. Did a map review on it? I'll have to check that out after the stream. forget who I mentioned to the other day that I usually neglect looking at the map sections when they come out on Mod Hub, because unless I'm looking for a map, I don't really go into the maps. But now that I'm starting to look at it, I might have to do some more searching. Yeah, 4X are pretty hard for me to do by myself once I get other people joining on stream. Especially with the next one I want to do the supermarket productions, which is like 50 new recipes, right? So I need a map that lets me do productions pretty easily. See if we can do this row without being full. We should be able to. Barely. Exactly right. Desperating these views are huge for one person. Yep. Like, it's a nice map, well set up, but even Field 8 is small looking and it just takes a lot of work for one person. These other ones you can't even think about doing, even with contracts. The equipment's not big enough. So yeah, it probably would be the reason why I move maps is because of that. But I have to decide where. Some of the things I was looking forward to in Alma aren't on them yet. So I'll be able to do some of the production. Like popcorn, we'll do a little bit of that, but I want more than that on this map. I use the Colossus, yeah. I have nothing against certain people using that, but that's just not my playstyle. Hence why I'm doing this painfully slowly. I don't play super realistic, but I want to keep it realistic enough. Nacho said yesterday that there should be a patch for the game next week. Hopefully they fix precision farming and a few other things. Really nice if they did that. Ah, yeah, the mining terra farm. Yep. I did that a little bit with Kiram last year in FS 22. He played. Oh, what was it? It wasn't a Mod Hub. PV Canyon Crossing, I think. And that one had kind of a mining aspect to that one. I actually really enjoyed that one. That one had really unique features to it, and I was like, man, I want this on Mod Hub. Yeah, PV Rivers is a new one. Last year was Canyon Crossing. Okay, he did say that. That's funny. Yeah, I was thinking he did mention a patch is coming up. Yeah, the PV series every year is just really amazing, and I wish I was on Mod Hub, but it's so intense because of it. PV Rivers. It came out last year too, probably. You mean 22, 19 maybe? Can't think what number you were trying to say there. Yeah, Canyon Crossing was really amazing. The collectibles, the water made a difference. Seasonal things. It was just so many. FS19, okay. I was like, I think that's what you mean. Yes, there is a way, Dust Bunny. And the only reason that we have the text on our screen is YouTube has this habit of not showing comments sometimes, and people are like, "You're ignoring me," and we're like, "If it doesn't show up on the screen, now you know we aren't ignoring you. It just didn't go through." YouTube would do that for a couple of people that would watch our channel quite a bit, and it's like, we're not ignoring you. Yeah, the only problem with like Canyon Crossing and stuff is they're like 16x maps, right? I think Kieran's doing their TV rivers right now again. Yeah, you can't scroll up on it, no. At least in my version, you can't. I don't think you would be able to in other versions of it. I don't even read it right now. The way I have mine set up, it's more for you guys on your end. People watch on TV or something, it's easier for them to see chat as well. Hoping we can get your second monitor or TV set up, Dust Bunny, yeah. I'll show you my screen, Dust Bunny, kind of, hopefully. So on my second monitor, I have this set up. And this is what I'm reading, is this chat right here. Like you guys see the chat over here when I'm playing Deja Vu, but I'm actually just keep an eye on this, and I can actually see how many people likes I have right here as well. So I just have this on my second monitor over here, and then I can scroll up and down on that. So that's what I'm using on mine to kind of look. I can see my live screen, I can see the chat, I can see how many people are watching, and how many likes I have. So yeah, if you set up the second monitor, yep, my mouse goes between both of the screens. Yep. Hey Brady, how's it going? And the way because I have my farming sim full screen, I have to kind of tab, which you guys can't see, but or or hit the Windows button and I can go back and forth, but you guys can't see it the way I have the screen capture set up. Right, so I have it so you guys can't see anything. So it doesn't show my start menu or anything. It just shows you the game. But yeah, mouse definitely will go between the two screens. Probably use the same website I do, Ghost, for the chat. You can customize all the colors and the font and all that. And then you just punch in the URL to a source in OBS and you probably wouldn't need it on your chat. Your chat actually on the stream does been if you second monitor, but you put a browser tab open to read it that way. It'll work a lot easier for you. Yep, a lot easier. The reason, like I say, is on my stream is because other people like you watching said your comments weren't showing up, and now we have proof that it was or was not showing up. That we weren't ignoring you. On my second monitor I have, like I say, YouTube Studio and then OBS showing up. Now Juan actually has 4 monitors on his setup, and his is a lot more complicated. That's a little funny. They tell you're a tech guy. Depends on how the back of your computer is set up for ports for your graphics card and stuff. $57% done with this contract. None of that quicker now that I have people to talk to. The sun is starting to come out and it's really windy for you today. It's supposed to be really windy here. July 1 wasn't sure if he was going to the RV or not, but I don't know what happened. The wind's not here yet. I'm not gonna complain though. Ooh. Fan on down there. Oh, you have 4 monitors, but your desk can barely handle 3. And one has, like, I don't know, the double stand mount, so you can put one on top of each other. how he has his setup. He wants me to get an extra monitor, and I'm like, I could, but I'm fine. My second monitor actually rotates from vertical to horizontal, so right now it's vertical. Depends on if I want to watch something or if I want to read something. That's how I rotate it and set it up. Yeah, hopefully the wind's not going to be too much of a problem for you guys, Michael. It's only 50% full. Okay. Hey, why not? Welcome in. How are you doing today? I miss fishing. I grew up fishing. It was something I did with my dad. Juan's gone fishing with us once. He's only all gone fishing in his life once. And that was that time. I don't know if I'll ever get back into it over here, but yeah. Definitely love fishing. I have a lot of photos of me fishing. Doing okay? That's good. The hot wind? No, you can keep that, Michael. I'm convinced that Michael's like a salesman. He's trying to sell me his weather half the time. It's really hot, really nice wind. You might want it. I do fishing up in Canada. I know so many people that do it. They just don't live near me. If they live closer to me, it'd be different. I do a lot of kayaking, and sometimes we'll kayak and there's salmon around us, and it's always really nice. But I've yet to find a way to like salmon. I need somebody to actually prepare it properly up here, and I might like it. But I've tried it like 4 different times. Oh, what movie are you gonna go see, Michael? That's fun to take him to the movies for the first time. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Waiting for good movies to actually come out over here to go watch one. We get these really awesome passes from Costco. If you guys have never looked into it, they're actually really well worth it. So we buy a few of those when we go to Costco, so then we go to the movies and save a lot of money. A new Jurassic Park movie comes out in July. Ooh. Michael doesn't know what movie. That is like typical Michael response. I don't know. I'm just going. Why not thinking of doing one stream before the 30th? Live stream Creek Waiting. Ooh, I haven't watched that or heard of that. I'll have to check that out. I tell you, I am spoiled up here with fresh, like halibut and everything. Like, it's really hard to not live this close to the ocean and have really good fish up here. We actually have a guy that goes around with the old school bus, and it's called the fish bus, and it's graffitied all over. It's really cool, like really I don't want to say hippie looking, but it is. And he puts up signs everywhere, and the inside of the bus is just deep freezers. No. He's all health and safety and all that, but he'll go to the coast, buy all the fish and coolers, freezers, and then he'll bring it over here and just set up like a vendor, and he'll sell it over here. Awesome. I'll be looking for a link. Okay, so the fish bus is pretty unique over here. And then we have another guy we call the corn guy, because he'll go to the lower mainland, like by Vancouver, and get all the fresh Chilliwack corn on the cob, and then he'll bring it over here and sell it for us. And that's like a 4-hour drive one way. So these people that go over there will fill up the back of the pickup truck or a bus with fresh produce and bring it over here for us. %, full. It's taken a while to actually get this far. Okay, once we get full, we'll go fertilize our field or see if we can fertilize it. I have to wait till the next month in game. Ah, yeah, that makes sense, why not? You mentioned the 30th and like 31st. Be home in time to pay rent is all I'm looking for. Like, when's the 30th? When's the 31st? When do I have to pay rent? If it's during the middle of the week, then I have to pay it early. You'll be home. So, yeah. Another chance for a tornado Monday, Winkle. Yeah. Crazy weather this year down that way for you guys. Like, knock on wood, right now we're doing pretty good with no crazy forest fires by us, but that won't last long. The beginning of June is usually our rainiest month, time of year for us over here. Usually not July or whatever, where we get really crazy forest fires. We've had some close forest fires already this year though, like an hour away. We fill up this trailer. And then we'll bring this trailer with us when we go fertilize our field. But I want to bring this other trailer over as well. Yeah, I agree with that, Michael. It's been a little crazy with all that. All your tornadoes that way, yep. The field will get smaller and smaller and smaller. It'll go quicker and quicker. We'll finish it before it gets nighttime, I believe. Might as well empty this. Let's see, that's 54% full already. Okay, bring this one over. Drop off the point. This is 46,000 liters of spinach. That's a lot of spinach.
Revving up the engine, hear the roar of steel, and on that dusty track, Nacho grips the wheel. He feels the need for speed.
That's good, why not? Thanks for dropping in for a bit. I'll be on the road next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to hop into many streams while I'm on the road, but if I get a chance, I'll stop in. Yep, I opened that again. If I hit the buttons wrong, I opened this menu. There we go.
With lightning in his eyes and thunder in his paws, Nacho tears up the track. Chihuahua, without a cause. Chihuahua,
So the supermarket production mod I want to use actually uses pig manure for the greenhouses to produce some of the stuff, so kind of makes you focus on pigs a little bit more. Which I really don't ever focus on pigs, so trying to find a playthrough. I know you don't need dairy and probably eggs, and you need pigs. You need it all, I think. Kind of looking forward to actually having a use to do pigs. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and we'll see if we can fertilize that field or not.
hot summer night under stars so bright, cold beer clutch.
64% done right now.
Boots in the dirt while the engines roar loud. Hot girls all around and I'm feeling real proud.
Whoop.
Kicks up as the music plays on. Hard
There, just
days
hitting the
long,
building a little bit.
country song. Girls dancing
Oh, so 86% transported, 70% done.
ain't the shame in the game.
Huh.
Beers and hot girls wrapped in this life. I hate the sunset breaking free in the night. Sweat on the brow.
That contract should go pretty quick.
It's all about the taste of the cold beers and hot girls.
That's up to you, Dust Bunny. You're always more than welcome to join. Always more than welcome.
Voices shouting over gravel guitars, bumpy country.
I know you're often busy popping through other streams as well.
In the backseat laughing with Mike. Cold beer sipping stars twinkling bright. Hey, we don't care about nothing but
Nope, no precision farming. Until they fix it, it won't be on here.
girls so fiery, beer colder than ice. Living with the wildness, ain't thinking twice. Cold beers and hot girls
I do enjoy playing with it, but not when it's that buggy. Like, let's see if we can do it in Capio. Let's see. Always worry about this bridge. You gotta hit it right. Don't get airtime.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks. Hardware Bob's.
Yeah,
Go
bring
truck
this over
yourself.
here. There. Just like find the right tractor at once. We'll see if this works or if we're doing it another month. I don't want to forget about it and then get a lower yield. Oh, can I get through this way? I assumed I could get way through this way. I might have to cut a path through here. Yeah, that should not be the way in. Take down a few trees. Is there full GPS for this? Nope. Nope, not working. Okay. So we can park this over here. Woo! That'll remind me to do it next month. Yeah. Oh, it says we only have one person watching right now. Huh. YouTube's being sneaky probably again. I almost forgot to take my allergy pill. I was sitting there, I was like, what? And after a while, if you don't comment, you're just not counted in YouTube's books. That's fine though. Now that we're monetized, I mean, it still matters, but like it always matters, but it matters less once you're monetized. If you're working to get monetized, then those numbers are really, really important to get. But, you know, you always like watching, having people watch and having those numbers up there. I have my crochet here in front of me. I've been working on it. Tempting because I'm like, I have GPS line up. Maybe I can do it. I was doing yesterday on some bigger fields I was contracting. Time to work on my crochet a little bit. Instead of you look at the screen, I would go and do both. Well, that's like a new thing I could do, is set up a webcam so you can see me crochet while farming. Be kind of funny. See, now YouTube says 4 people are watching. It doesn't take long, it updates. Thanks for still looking, Ghost. I know you're busy. Work, appreciate it. I know watching the same contract over and over isn't that entertaining either. And that's where I say what you will about Sri Lanka. Some people hate Sri Lanka, but the size of fields in Sri Lanka I really liked for these kind of crops. You would have small, narrow fields for spinach and root crops, and I actually feel like it didn't take forever to do that field. Like, some people really hated that map. I actually enjoyed it when I played it because the root crops went a lot quicker. You got a decent size of crop on one field and it didn't feel like you were taking all day on it. It would actually be tempting to go back to Sri Lanka for my next production I want to do, because it has lots of area to set it up there. People do not like that map for some reason. I felt like I had a really good setup when I played it in FS22. The only thing I don't like on Sri Lanka was the collectibles. Apples were the silliest things to put on that map. It was a map that introduced, or helped introduce all the root crops. And they put apples as a collectible. And I was really confused on why you would choose that instead of like different vegetables or a carrot or I don't know, not an apple. I'm kind of curious if you like Sri Lanka or if you don't like Sri Lanka. Why people liked it or didn't like it?
Used to have a truck that shine like new. Drove it down roads with a youthful view. Now it sits there, rusted and still. Testament to a heart that's lost its will.
74% done with this contract. We're getting there. Four people watching and 10 likes. Some Spanish maps with smaller fields I like probably then. Yeah. Don't know what map you're talking about, but probably interested in it. It's just easier, I find, for single player wanting to do streaming with productions. Dust Bunny wants to join. Oh, let me skip over and go to Discord. Somewhere. I think Sri Lanka's fine. Or a different Spanish map. This bunny.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Pretty good, you?
Not too shabby for a Saturday.
For a Saturday, yep.
I mean, hey, I could be doing other things. I don't know what. But hey, you know, everybody seems to have, oh, your house is pretty. It's red.
You're racking up the hours in farming sim. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. Now, I'm not streaming today. I'm
That's
not
fine.
streaming.
Yeah.
Let's see. What would you like me to do? Oh, wait. First, join the farm. Dust Bunny, you doing the loony doonies. And go in and turn off your... mute myself. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Contracts.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's left in the day that won't take too long.
Okay. Well, you pick one.
Oh dear, I pick one. Oh boy.
Well, you know your time your time thingy better than me, so.
This fertilizing one might not be too bad. You can just take the fertilizer I have out on the field and use it on that instead of borrowing equipment.
Okay.
So I took that one. You might have to fill it, but yeah.
Okay, is it connected to a tractor?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I need to bounce back to that tractor. I think that's it right there.
Well, I'm interested in that one, Ghost.
Okay. Yes, I will need to refill this. Okay. Where do you want me to refill it at? Is it back at the farm?
It is.
Okay, alrighty. Let me see where I'm blinking at. Oh, I'm not that far away. Provided I don't get caught in a tree.
You probably will.
You're treasoning me. Oh, wait. You know what? I can sneak right through there. All right. Yay!
Probably the same spot I did, and then I was like, I might regret this. I have to take
Yeah.
down a few trees there.
This is the same spot, though. Pretty close, anyway.
Yep, from the other one, yep.
Okay, let's come back here and get this filled up. My passport was approved.
Awesome.
I know. I'm excited. Does that
It's
mean I
always
can
nice
start
to have
making
that.
plans? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Where is your fertilizer filler? Is it this Quonset hut here?
It is. Let's see if I can orient myself to fly over there. I'm gonna get distracted over here. It is over in front of the barn by the house. There's two.
Barn by the house.
Yeah, there's like the garage here, and there's two silos
okay.
in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
One is seed and one is fertilizer.
Okay.
Seed one is the small one.
Alrighty. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. I actually have 2 passports, and I have to keep them both active. And
Oh, that yeah. My son was telling me about that, because I was telling him that I wanted to go visit you guys and go up and also visit go up and visit other people.
mm-hmm.
And he's going, you do realize, Mom, that if you ever decided to move to Canada, you have to get a second passport. I go, what? And I go, oh, yeah. I said, Mrs. Jess had mentioned something about that, too.
Yeah.
That, so I said, don't panic, son. I said, I have a lady who can take me under her wing and guide me through all of this rigmarole.
It's not easy to figure out by yourself, but it's not hard once you get used to it. And a lot of it just depends on...
yeah. Go ahead.
I was saying a lot of it just depends on what customs agent you have at the time.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so this field, is this the field I need to fertilize? Let me look. Or did you just have me sitting here?
It was just sitting there for next month. You actually need to go to field 17.
Oh, I need. Okay, let's see. Where is 17? Oh, no, that's 8. You must be on 8. You are on 8.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 17's way up there. Okay, cool.
Yep, so you want to take the main road up and over. There's no shortcut with the road or anything.
Okay, cool. I'll just go out this way, though, and get on the main road. Yeah, I'm looking forward to traveling a little. I've never done it. I've always wanted to, and I have the opportunity to do so, and I think, why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it, even if you have to change certain plans and aspects of it, just to go do it yourself, because you only get this little bit to do it, right? Why not?
That is true. You only have one lifetime.
Exactly.
Do what you want to do in that lifetime, if you can. Yes, within reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never knew how much of a travel bug I would be until we started traveling, and I was like, I can't imagine not doing it.
It just sounds like fun, and it just sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Period. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. And the people you can meet along the way too. Certain people, you go to a restaurant or a hotel and you just strike up a conversation and get to know them, and it's like, yeah, you're fun. Where are you from?
Let's see. Oh no, I keep going till the end of the map. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, my only problem is if if I were to decide to move, say, to Canada, or is getting my dog in.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only issue.
Yeah.
That would be it. But I mean, there are means and ways to get that done. I just have to find them. Or find it.
Ghost says you're not allowed to leave him.
Ghost, I would never leave you, my darling.
Don't you know you're coming to Canada too?
Yeah, you wanted to come fishing. If I live up there, you could come stay with me and come fishing. And bring little Ghost and Mrs. Ghost. We would have a good time. And we'll go bug Mrs. Jess.
I literally live between two lakes.
See? There we go.
Like my city is literally between two lakes.
You know, it's so odd. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, one lake takes, I don't know, probably 20 minutes to drive, but the other one, you can drive it for 2 hours to reach the other side of it. It's
Wow.
a really big lake.
Boy,
And then you have
is
all
it
the other
is it man-made?
No. Nope.
Wow,
And we have all the small lakes in between as well.
Yeah, see, coming on here and playing this map gives me an idea of just how crazy I am on that other one. And the only reason I chose it was because it already had the horse barn set up. It's got a really nice horse setup on it.
Mm-hmm, it does.
And I thought, well, yeah, that'd be perfect, But I don't know, because if I'm the only one on there playing most of the time, holy smolies. Of course, Go ahead.
We had to find a different time than I am awake.
I know, yeah, I know. And I will, because once Mr. Why Not starts streaming again, during the week, obviously I'm not going to be using his time slot, so
Yeah.
So I will find a different one. And I'm trying to coordinate it around the ladies that are working, which is yourself, because you work from home, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at the map real quick. Whoop! Went the wrong way. Map, where am I? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Whoops, I need to back up. So yeah, that, and then like Mrs. Sandra, she's off at 3-something in the afternoon and Central Time. But yeah, if I can get it all coordinated, you bet. And I don't have a problem. Obviously, I streamed 5 hours yesterday. Good Lord, have mercy.
Oh dear.
I had an absolute blast. Anyway, I don't have a problem with, like, if I stream to where I'm playing with you, and then if she's available, I can stream again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it. I can stream as many times as I want. I don't have any restrictions.
Yeah, I thought about doing that a little bit to, like I could stream for like 2 hours and do my single player and then come back after a meal and stream this one, right? Like I thought about that too. Like I could stop for a break and actually come back.
Yeah.
It's like Juan has me make his food and he's pretty sad, but when I'm by myself, I'm like, nobody can make me food and deliver it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Unless you prepare it the day before.
And then you still
or
have
something
to,
like that.
make sure something doesn't be heated up or whatever, so.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, so like a perfect plan.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to doing the traveling part of it. Whether anything else works out or not, I still want to do the traveling part. And as a child, I always wanted to go to Canada. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue. But because I've always pictured Canada as being this massively beautiful country with hundreds of millions of, I love the forest. That is my I love the forest. Some people like the ocean. The forest is my first choice. The mountains are my second. And I've just always pictured Canada as being this huge country of nothing but trees and mountains. I don't know why. I have no idea. But yeah. But yeah.
You allow that
so
in the U.S. too. Like I've been to many places in the U.S. Right? There's not many states I haven't been to, but like Michigan, Pennsylvania, that area is all forest. And then you have a lot of your own mountains in Colorado and Montana. And then if you want like the redwoods, you go over to California.
Oh yeah, I've been to them, and they are. Oh, I would. Yeah, They are beautiful.
Hmm.
You can't be in anything but awe when you're standing there looking at this tree that is so massive you could put a train locomotive through it,
Yep.
and you look up and you cannot see the sky because the tree is that big.
Yep.
You just, yeah, that's a feeling you just can't get over. It's something else.
And we have a little bit of that over here on Vancouver Island, but yeah. It'd be nice if a lot of those trees were still left, but many of them are gone, right? So.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm always afraid because California's on fire every summer. I mean, I know. I was born and raised there.
That's
and
like
it's on,
us up here.
Whew, and I always worry about those redwoods and the sequoias and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
God, please don't burn them down. Please don't do that.
A lot of people
So
say
far, they've
where,
been.
a lot of people say where I live is the Napa Valley of Canada because, like, it's the same valley. If you follow down, it goes to Napa Valley in California, and it has a lot of the orchards and vineyards and stuff, right? So the desert feel to it. Only in
That's what I was
Canada.
going to ask you. I was talking to Rex the other day in the chit chat in my live stream, and he was saying that he's never left Ontario,
Yeah, that's very
which-
common.
which I found rather odd because he lives in such a beautiful country, and he's never left his area. Yeah, and I was like, wow, that's really
Yeah,
that's odd to me.
yeah, Ontario is
but
pretty
yeah.
huge, but
Oh, is it?
oh yeah, it can take you a couple days to go through Ontario.
Oh, wow.
But for the main part, like even people over here have never left, even like the valley.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Well, I mean, I know
just-
people like that in California, so.
Yeah. 100%
Well, I've lived in-
transport.
Born in Los Angeles, moved to Northern California, lived there, moved to Cottonwood, Arizona, lived there, and then now I've been here in Arkansas. So, I mean, I've traveled through some of these other states, none of which I'd want to live in, that's for sure, because when we left California, we were looking for a place to go, so we stopped in several different states, and we were not interested in any of them. We came here to visit my son and his wife, and we really fell in love. Well, I did. He didn't. He was not a happy camper anywhere. but I fell in love with the because it's called the natural state, and it's called that because there's forests everywhere. I mean, it's just trees upon trees upon trees, and I love it. However, the humidity here geez.
Oh yeah.
It is so bad sometimes. When you've got triple digit weather, 110, 115 degree weather, and you've got 90% humidity, oh dear
Oh,
God.
yeah,
you
it's
just,
horrible.
dude. Yeah, it's not good.
Reminds me
I
of the
don't
one
have-
time. Yeah, one time I went to Belize in humid. Nope, don't want to do it again.
I don't have any breathing issues. I mean, like somebody have asthma or allergies, it would probably knock them to their knees, but
Yeah.
thank goodness I don't have that problem. But it's bad enough on me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been here since 2006. And my horse, Wendy, I used to go over to the stables where I had her boarded, and she'd be standing in the field soaking wet.
Oh.
Wet.
Just from
Just
the-
sweat. Yeah, just sweat, just dripping off of her.
Oh,
And I'd go
man.
over there and I'd hose her off. But yeah, it was horrible.
Yep, it reminds me of that Belize one time. Never again. Never again.
Ghost says he lives beside one of the largest man-made lakes. Which lake might that be, Mr. Ghost? If you don't mind sharing
No, I'm like, is it gonna dox you or
that location. Yeah, that location. He may not want to put that out there.
I grew up around the Great Lakes. I miss the Great Lakes.
So are you more of a water person?
How do I word it? I like being out kayaking and stuff like that, but I don't like the beach. Like sitting on the beach, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't care. The ocean is scary to me.
I like the
It's
ocean.
powerful.
The ocean, okay, the ocean's, yeah, it is powerful. I like walking the beach, but that's about it with the ocean. I would say I'm more outlands forest. Like, I don't mind being around the water, but I don't interact with it as much as other people around here.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a bad experience when I was a kid. So with just we went to a swimming hole one time. My dad used to take us to this swimming hole, and well, I didn't think anything about it. And which way are these lines going? Oh, this way. And so we're out there swimming. I think I was about 12 or 13 or something. And our cousins, who I can't stand, but they showed up. And my dad said, well, come on, we'll take you swimming. I had a cousin who tried to drown me, literally
no. Oh.
tried to drown me. And my father, thank God, saw what he was doing, and he wasn't joking.
Mm.
And my dad pulled him off of me. But yeah, he was holding me underwater. I couldn't come up. I mean, it was not good. It was not good. But you know what? Ever since then, I'm like, nope, not getting in the water. Nope, ain't doing it.
Yep. I don't blame you.
It's a hard thing to get out of your mind, even though you're an adult.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody tries to literally kill you, you just don't want to get back in the water.
Exactly.
So simple. Now, I don't mind. I don't mind if I can see the bottom. I don't mind if I can walk out a ways. But I'm not a strong swimmer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But, I mean, I'll get in the water, but it's not my favorite thing to do. Now, I'll tell you what, though, this is weird. You mentioned kayaking.
Mm-hmm.
I have always wanted to do that. Isn't that weird? I don't want to get in the water, but I would love to try that. Or, now, canoeing, I'm not so much into the canoeing thing.
Canoeing is really tipsy to me.
Yeah, that's what I worry about. And the kayak is more balanced, isn't it? Because
it is to me, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've always wanted to try it, you know, obviously with a life jacket on. But yeah, there's different little things that I'd like to try that I've never done. Even though they scare me, I still want to try them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just to give it a whirl. Like, okay, now I'm not a carnival rider per se, okay? But I do, the only carnival ride I really love to ride, my dad always made sure I could do this, is a merry-go-round. I always rode the merry-go-round. No matter where we went, he always made sure I could ride a merry-go-round. And to this day, if I see one, I will get on it. I will get on it. It just brings back a very nice memory.
Yep.
I don't have a lot of good memories of my dad, so that one happens to be a good one. So I just love merry-go-rounds. But or Ferris wheels, and it never fails. I'm terrified of heights.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the thing in the Ferris wheel, and it'll stop at the top every time.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, the idiots that I have ridden Ferris wheels with, including my late husband, thought it was funny to rock the seat back. Yep. Oh my God. And I'd go, please stop. Please stop. I mean, I'm literally terrified. And he just thought it was funny as all get out to do that.
Oh, man.
Why would you do that? I don't understand people like that, but whatever. Now, I would love to be able to re-experience some of these things that have terrified me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And with somebody who's not trying to scare the bejeebies out of me. I'm not an adrenaline junkie. My son is, but I'm not. He used to parachute out of airplanes, and he was a paratrooper. He loves it, but no, I'm not one of those. But I would like to re-experience like roller coasters. Oh my God, I hate roller coasters. They scare me to death. But if I was with the right person, it might be okay. But I've never been. I'm always with these idiots that want to scare me. Why? Why are you doing this?
Maybe they're scared
Oh.
and it makes them not think about it. Ghost says you have to tell me about his
His big fish.
Juan
Uh-oh.
says he needs a hand. Which probably
Oh,
means
okay. Tell him I'm clapping.
he'll come home for lunch and then ask for my help after. It sounds good, Juan.
Your big fish.
Big fish.
Yeah. It took me a second. My bad, Ghost. He caught a 47-pound
Wow.
catfish.
Wow.
It was bigger than he is because he's in the video, so I got to see what he looks like. He's this little pencil thin guy, and this fish outweighed him. I swear it did.
That is incredible for a catfish that big.
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely massive. He was wrestling around with it. He had slime all over him and everything.
Aw. It's like that thing has been surviving on who knows what for how many years, right?
Whoa, no kidding. Yeah, because they're bottom dwellers. They live on the bottom of the water, eating all the fish poop and everything
Yep.
else.
That's like the king of the lake or whatever. It goes back.
Oh, they sure taste good though. My son will fillet a catfish. Oh, there's not a bone one in it, and it's
I've never
it's good.
ate catfish, but I don't know if one that big would taste good. Kind of like, older
Oh,
chickens
yeah.
don't taste good, right? Like at a certain point, they
Yeah,
taste
good point.
right?
Yeah, because you'd think it would be like old tough shoe leather or something.
Yeah, maybe a certain.
Like
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a good point. I never thought about that. But yeah. But man, that fish was huge.
Yeah. I've never had catfish. That's one thing that when we grew up fishing, my mom hated fish and the smell of fish, so we could never cook it. We just catch and release, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we always caught catfish, you just threw them back, like everything else. Don't know what they taste like.
My son does a lot of catch and release. There's certain friends of his and his wife's that enjoy eating the fish, so he'll catch a certain amount of whatever so and so wants or likes, but the majority of it he just puts back.
Mm-hmm.
He just enjoys the fishing part of it.
Ghost says one of his friends caught 2 of them that were over 130 pounds. Wow.
Oh my God, that's more than I weigh. They caught a fish as big as me.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
a couple of them apparently.
Whew.
Yeah. Were they all the same lake or area? I don't know why they hit the brakes with this. Come on, GPS. He broke the state record twice in Tennessee. Oh boy.
That's cool.
It's a record to have.
No kidding. My son says there's catfish out here in the Arkansas River that have been noted at over 100 pounds, or 100 pounds, I think it was 100 pounds. And he goes, that's what I'm after. I'm going to catch me one of them. He likes the fight. He likes the fact, he loves to go ocean fishing whenever he and his wife travel wherever there's an ocean, because they travel around. They go to Florida and stuff. And so, yeah, he loves to go out on the ocean and fish. And coming from California, he used to go deep sea fishing a lot.
Yep. Get some really good fish over there. And Joey says you want to fish in the Red River. No, we don't want to fish in the Red River, Joey.
Oh, is it contaminated?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Rex, I was saying something that I love waterfalls.
Mm-hmm.
I love anything that nature has made. Okay, and waterfalls are nature made, the majority of them, I would guess. And I just love them. And he goes, well, there's hundreds of waterfalls in Ontario, let alone the whole country of Canada.
Oh yeah, I can see hundreds of them in a day while trucking, depending on the season.
Oh, wow. Okay, I need to come back and go get some more fertilizer. Here we go. I'm not quite done. Almost. You don't have access to this land. I understand that. I don't own it.
I get that.
Okay, so let's head back to the farm. Yeah, I don't want to move the horse ranch to another map, but good grief. If I've got to be on there by myself, people are going to get bored watching me do what, like, all that grass and stuff I did. I don't have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I was hoping to, wait till you or Miss Sandra or somebody hops on there, and I'll forward the time at that point, and we can get some harvesting going or something.
Yeah, you might have
I
to.
bought
yeah.
I bought all those grass fields at the bottom left of the, where the cow farm is, where you had your farm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought all those. So we have all those now.
A lot of grass.
Mm-hmm. And then I replanted the cornfield as corn because you wanted to do corn stuff. So
Yeah.
I replanted it back. I did put the corn in the dryer. I did get the propane. Silly me. I think I forgot to turn it on.
Oh. Yep.
So got that all done though. Let's see. And then that was it. I just mowed some more grass and was picking it up. I think I still have some grass left to pick up, but I was going to get on there and fiddly fart around, and I thought, Mrs. Jess is live. I'd rather go chat with her.
Aw. A ghost
Yeah.
says, what if he can get you the horse barn so we can put it on any map?
We could do that, but then I would have to figure out a map to put it on.
Like, I know it's a mod for FS25 by itself. I'm not sure if it is for 22.
Yeah, me neither.
But for 25,
don't-
it definitely has it as a separate one.
Yeah, because it is a really nice barn.
Yeah, it's pretty big though, so you have to have the right spot to plop it. I was gonna do it in my single
Yeah.
player, and I'm like, yeah, it's a little too big for where I was wanting it.
And it would still have to be a 22 map so that Miss Sandra could play.
Yeah, well, there's so many maps to choose from though for 22.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, Zach. How's it going?
Hello, Mr. Zach. Good morning, sir.
Joey's talking about just got off of work. Be 1,000 kids at the hockey arena tomorrow. Good luck dealing with 1,000 kids. I'll stay away.
So is that your country's main sport is hockey?
Oh yeah, hockey.
Because here it's football, I think. I don't follow
hockey,
sports very well.
Curling is really popular, and rugby is pretty popular. Hockey and curling are pretty big here.
So what is curling?
You
I
kinda
can look it up.
Yeah, you can't. I'm like, how do I explain this? I'll probably do it wrong and insult somebody. You have like a disc of lacrosse is big too, yeah. You have like this disc that you slide across the ice, and you have to kind of, with brooms and stuff, you can kind of wiggle it. You try to get as close to the center as you can, and the other person can knock your ball out or disc out. I don't know how to explain it. You want to get as close as you can, and whoever gets more points and all that. It's easier to look it up.
I will. Yeah, I will. Oh, hey, your dog's way down here by the fence, by the road.
Ogopogo.
Yeah. Whoops.
But yeah, lacrosse is another one. That one doesn't come to mind as much. My nephew does rugby, so that one comes to mind quite a bit. Ghost says he is home. Time to check in with the family. Well, thanks for checking in with us here, Ghost and Lurkin. Appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep, have fun.
And Michael's back. No, Michael says hi, Bunny.
Oh, hello, Mr. Michael.
And Joy says ice fishing is popular in winter. Yep.
Really? You guys do that there?
Oh, it's huge, especially Manitoba. Ice fishing is very popular.
And which way is Manitoba? You're towards the top west, right?
Yep, I'm in the west.
Okay.
Not top. I'm more in the bottom.
Not top,
The Yukon and stuff is north of me, but I'm above Washington State.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Manitoba's like north of North Dakota.
I'll have to look it up. I
One
flunked
says-
geography.
One says think for curling, think bowling, but a smooth rock instead of a ball and no pins.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's probably the easiest
I know what bowling
way.
is. Yeah, I know what bowling is. My dad used to bowl and taught me how to bowl. I love it, but I can't do it now because of my pinched nerve in my back.
So it's kind of
I
like
could probably play one game, but that'd be about it.
yeah, it's like a ice bowling, but not ice bowling.
Okay. That would be fun. I'll have to look it up because I'll watch a video on it and see what it is.
It's actually fun to watch. Like I've never seen it in real life, like watching, but like if it's on TV, I'll tune in. Something should put on the background and be like, woohoo! And Zach wants to know how every Saturday's going. Mine's doing pretty good. How about yours, Zach? Joey says he misses playing lawn darts. Juan says think crokinole. I don't know if many people know what crokinole is, Juan.
I have never heard of it.
See, I'm like, I didn't know what crokinole was until I met you, Juan. I don't think many people would know. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing or if it's more of a Mennonite thing.
Oh, okay.
So, how do I explain crokinole? Okay, Google says it best.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm sure I could Google it later.
Yeah. Well, you probably will want to get like a better idea of it. It's like a board, and there's different circles, like, and there's different discs that you flick with your fingers. So like a flicking game. It says it's Canadian, and like you want your disc, your color disc, to get the closest to the center, and people can bounce yours off of yours and stuff, right, to bounce them out and get more points and stuff. It's a lot of fun, but I've never heard of it until I moved up here, so. We actually own a crokinole board. This lake must be cold. Yeah, Michael, you probably would find them cold up here. Zach says he's not a fan of the cold, he wouldn't survive ice fishing. Alan says also 2 people with brooms cleaning and moving ice dust to speed or slow down the rock for curling.
See, there's a whole new world out there I've never even heard of.
Are you talking about croquettes, Joey? Oh, which one are you talking about?
Now that I've played.
Yeah, we look it up, but then if I go out of game, they can't hear you. So then I can't.
Oh, well,
Oh, maybe
you
they
can go ahead.
Yeah, because we're on Discord, so now they can. Yeah.
They can probably hear everybody. Why is it telling me no field detected? I'm on the right field.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Oh well, I'll just look at the map and see what I've got fertilized and what I don't.
I forgot we were on Discord, so it's a lot easier to actually show people everything.
Okay, fertilized.
I
Double
don't want to get in
cultivating.
trouble for watching videos, but this is curling. Maybe it rings a bell when you see it, maybe.
Okay.
So there's a center of ice where you just, this one's pretty good here.
It looks almost like shuffleboard on ice.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Kind
Yeah.
of, yeah.
I mean, obviously shuffleboard's straight in front of you, but
And then they're using the brooms here, right, to smooth out the ice to slow down and speed it up.
oh wow. Okay.
And you, the other team, like the closer you get, the more points you get and stuff, right? So you're trying to get the disc as far down the ice as you can. And then crokinole, I'm not going to spell that right. There we go. This is crokinole. So.
Oh wow.
So you want to go to the center, right? You get 15 points, 10 points, 5 points. So you're flicking these to get them as close as you can. You can hit the other ones out.
Well, you flick them with you just like, oh yeah, you just hit them with your fingers.
Yeah, this guy's doing it's a pool thing, but that's not how you do it. At least I've never played that way. You just flick them.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, that one as well. You just flick them around, you can flick them out, and yeah, there's strategy to it as well.
What happens if you hit them too hard? They go.
They do.
Because they don't look very heavy.
No, they're pretty light. Because it's just wood, right? Yeah. I know what croquette is, yep. But that's not what Juan was talking about. But if you're asking if we know, yeah. Croquette is a lot.
Hodge,
fun.
a little liquid inspiration helps ice fishing. You know, it's funny because out here, well, I don't know about Arkansas, but in California, when guys got together to go hunting, you know, like, oh, we're going to deer camp. Yeah. Right, guys. And the only thing they take are Hostess Twinkies and lots of beer. I'm like, no.
See, a little bit will warm up your blood and make you feel a little warm out in that cold and ice fishing.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, so there's a lake nearby to us called Yellow Lake. People do a lot of ice fishing on that during the winter.
My son was funny the other day. He goes, Mom, you told me you think you might move to Canada? And I go, well, yeah, it's a possibility. I might go up there and stay there for a while. Why? And he goes, when we asked you if you'd move to Maine, you said no, it was too cold. He says, do you realize Canada is cold?
Depends on where you move in Canada.
I told him, I says, well, yeah, but I didn't have a reason to move to Maine. I don't want to move to Maine for no reason. I guess I should have. It would have been closer to Canada, but hey, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that then, so yeah. But anyway, he was so funny.
Yeah, it's like parts of Ontario definitely have lake effect snow. It's a bit cooler, wetter. But like if you come over here, we hardly ever get snow. And then like Vancouver is more of a rain for winter than a snow. It's not as cold, right? So it really depends on where you go. And like same with parts of Alberta, because it's right after the Rocky Mountains. They don't get much snow with how clouds and snow work. So it really just depends on where you go, how much snow you actually get, and how cold you actually get.
Now you said you're more of a deserty area?
Yep. I'll show you. Yeah, we have rattlesnakes here. We have cactuses here. We have sagebrush. We get up into the hundreds. We're dry.
Hodge
Yep.
says that's because you're supposed to catch your meal. Joey says no hunting. Oh, to go hunting. All you need is coffee and 4 cans of pork and beans with a spoon in it.
Uh,
Oh, that's cute.
oh, and if you're looking like this, the lakes do get that color. At least one of the lakes around here, they do get very turquoise looking. Some
Oh, that's
algae.
gorgeous. Look at that. Out here, everything in Arkansas, everything is brown.
Well,
Literally, because of all the mud and silt in the water.
oh, up here you can see where like the mountains do get brown. They're starting to look that way. In the spring they would be green, but they do get very, very dry. And then this is all irrigated, right? So this is the town of Osoyoos, so it's right by the border. And certain photos you actually see the U.S. into it. And there's a Kelowna, there's a bigger city by us. It's the same lake. I'll show you guys on a map. No, let's just do that. So I live in Penticton, so this is the two lakes that we have. And they just kind of, the same lake goes on and on and on and on.
Oh wow.
And
Wow, look at that. Those are lakes?
yep. And
It
the
looks like a
soy is
river.
down
No, you're
here.
right. It's a lake. Wow.
Yep, and they're smaller. This is the one I talk about people ice fishing. So it doesn't take much.
Well, in order to ice fish, doesn't the ice have to get fairly thick so you don't fall through it?
Kind of. I think, I don't know. I'm not an expert on
Hodge.
that.
Hodge.
But all this patching you see is forestry. We have a lot of forestry because we have a lot of trees.
Mm.
So that's all forestry there. That's
Oh
what it
wow.
is.
Mm.
But yeah, we are. Go back. Very desert, dry. Like I say, rattlesnakes. Some people say we have like tarantulas. Sometimes I don't know. But yeah, the vineyards, orchards are definitely what we thrive off of over here. It's really good for tourism. I mean, why wouldn't you want to move here where it's dry? We barely get snow or rain. Nice
It's
winters.
beautiful.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's gorgeous.
And this is the south end of town, I think, or is that north? I can't tell what city is looking at, but yeah. Yeah, we get these
Joey
like
says 6 feet of ice in the lake or the river. Wow, that's a lot of ice.
we have these really cool like silty cliffs on the edge here. That's really cool too. Yeah, this one really shows.
I could spend 6 months up there just touring all over your country. Good
Oh
Lord.
yeah, we have like wine tours over here. This is really popular. But yeah, we definitely get smoky here for sure for fires.
Oh, because of the fires, yeah.
Yeah.
Zach says, where I live in Oregon, winter is very wet and lots of waterfalls. I have been to Oregon. Let's see, I've been to the Rogue River. I've been to, oh, what was the name of Gold Beach? Where else have I been in Oregon?
My favorite.
Oh,
Let's see.
20 feet of ice. Well, that's a lot of ice. That's cold. No wonder my son said, Mom, do you know what you're doing? No,
Uh,
I just know I want to do it. That's all. If I get there and it's too cold, I can always come home.
so
You know?
there's Columbia River separates Washington State and Oregon. And one of my
Okay.
favorite roads ever is Highway 14. I mean, the Interstate 84 isn't too bad either, but the Columbia Gorge is absolutely beautiful in here. And that is something I would always recommend people do is this route is absolutely. But they have an amazing waterfall here. I don't know if I can find it. It's over here. Getting closer. This one. That is where I went in January or February with my sister. Like February.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it's a pretty incredible waterfall.
Well, I've always wanted to see Niagara Falls too, because boy, that's huge. That's just absolutely massive.
And this is from, like, part of our road, just looking up and how big that is, yeah. It's pretty cool. And I've been there many times, Zach. Been there twice now? Maybe. Yeah, twice now. Yeah. I'm never gonna finish this spinach contract if we don't get back to it, but
I know. we should do this later, I guess.
like getting bit by some rattlesnake, yeah. I haven't seen one yet. They're everywhere around here, everywhere. Everybody says be careful. I've been here 17 years and still haven't found one. We have a good luck
What's
charm. A rattlesnake.
Oh, rattlesnakes. The only time that they don't rattle is the last half of July through August, because that's when they're shedding their skin. That's when they're the most dangerous, because they won't rattle. Otherwise, they make a heck of a noise.
Yeah, Zach says
They
Columbia
really
Gorge
do.
is beautiful. Yes, it's one of my favorite places. I love the Columbia Gorge. I absolutely love it. In fact, when my sister landed, I picked her up from the airport in Portland. And I'm like, hey, we have some extra time, don't we, before we have to check into a hotel? And she's like, yep. I'm like, we're going on a ride. I took her over to 14, and then we went, how far I took her river, maybe? And then took her back, stopped at the waterfall. And then we continued down to our hotel. But it was a beautiful day. Like, she doesn't really get snow in Texas, right? And the
No
mountains
kidding.
and stuff, right? And then the mountains and snow. I think Zach would know what I mean. It's absolutely beautiful if you watch any of our trucking videos. So that morning, it just lightly snowed on the mountains, and it was just absolutely perfect to see the very tall mountains in the background, and the river, and the trains, and I just I need to take this half day and just show you the beauty that we live in over here. But I'm like, it's probably the only time I would see her over in this area, right? But she doesn't travel over here.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely, like, so memorable. It's just, right? I'm like, here's one of my favorite roads, my favorite areas. Here are mountains where we get the snow. Get to show her a little bit of it. It wasn't exactly where I live, but it's close enough, right? And I was like, you get the feel
To
of
give her
where
an
I'm
idea,
from.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she was kind of terrified, because I'm so used to, like, my mountain roads go up, down, twist, turn. You have to trust the roads there around the corner. And she's, like, hanging on for dear life. There's, like, the roads there after corner, certain parts. She doesn't like heights either, so I was stopping, like, look at this viewpoint, and she'd be holding on. She'd be like, I need a moment. And then we stopped at one point. I'm like, hey, look, we're actually driving on a bridge that's like a cliff. There's no, like, nothing underneath it. They just built a road off of midair, right? It's just like, don't tell me that. I was like, you survived though.
Yeah, something just like what you were saying. It's normal for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you and Juan, you drive those roads all the time. You're familiar with them, whether they go up, down, twisty, switchback, whatever they're doing. But it doesn't bother you because you've gotten used to it. And then somebody new comes along and they're like, "Oh my God," But that happens, because if they're not used to it. Like me, I'm scared of heights, although I have been up in a hot air balloon, and that was awesome. I loved it, which was really weird, but yeah. Oh, I mean, I was hanging out of the balloon and everything. I'm like, this is cool. But yeah, oh well. Anyway, but see, like the guy, they call them pilots of the hot air balloon. He's going, the best way to get over a fear is to face it. Because I'm going, I am not getting in that balloon. There's no way. And they were very kind, he and his co-pilot, and they took their time and let me decide to get in the balloon. So it was nice, and it was just, oh my God, there is a peace up there in the sky that is just, it's unbelievable. You can't even describe it. But you get up there, and all you hear is when they have to pull to make that hot air balloon go up or down or
Yep.
whatever. But that's all you hear, nothing. And you're up there and you're like, wow, this is what it would be like to be an angel or a bird or, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Just, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. I would like to do that sometime, yeah.
Oh, it's definitely worth it, let me tell you. I wouldn't do it again, there's no reason to do it again. I've already done it once, but I was so glad I finally got brave enough to do it. That's what I mean. I'm tired of being chicken. My whole life. I know that sounds silly, but my whole life I've just been chicken to do anything, and I'm tired of it. Just fed up.
Yep.
I want to experience something in my lifetime.
Yep. No, I totally get that. Yeah. Just wanting to go do that now. Yep.
Yeah. Gee whiz. You only have one life to live. Do something fun with it.
One, I always made that point. We're like, we don't want to wait till, like, we went to like Grand Canyon and stuff, right? We're like, everybody there is retired. No offense to retired people, but we're like, we don't want to wait till we're that age to go experience.
No,
because
that's
you're
true.
walking around most of the time feeling like your knees and back are broken, and like you're just totally like, I can't go enjoy that. It's like, why not do it now at this age, if you can afford to, right? And be a little bit, more
do it
in
because
shape, right?
I'm very fortunate that I am in really good health. I don't have any health issues stopping me from doing anything I want to do. Do I have a few aches and pains? Yeah, but I don't know anybody that doesn't. If you pick up something that's too heavy or you twist wrong or whatever, anybody can do that.
Yep.
Doesn't matter who you are. But no, as far as just general health, I don't have any. I don't have any health. I don't have any issues at all.
Yep.
And for that, I'm very thankful. I'm not on any, I don't have to have like certain medications or, like I'm not a diabetic, stuff like that, where if you had to travel, it might be a problem. I don't have that. The only thing I need are my eye drops. That's it. And those I can take with me.
Yep.
They're prescription, and that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
I'll just catch up at comments. Hodge spent a year in Lillooet, flagging for the highway department. Lillooet is absolutely amazing. Joey's cell phone's dying, and then Hodge says he spent a year where I live. Had a great time.
Oh, well, how do you pronounce that?
Where I live, wherever the first
no,
one.
Where you live?
Penticton.
So it's spelled. I mean, it's pronounced pretty much how it's spelled. Penticton. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Hodge said he spent a year in where?
Lillooet. Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty name. Okay, done with that one? What would you like me to do now?
I'm gonna call it a stream probably, because one can come home for lunch, then I can help him. But if you want to grab one of these trucks or trailers and bring it over to the farm, I want to get rid of this before I take that contract.
Are you talking about the tractor here by the spinach thing, or leave that one?
No, take that one next to you. Yep.
The one that's next to the spinach harvester?
Yep. I'm just bring back to the main farm. I don't think my silos will take it, but I'll park it over there and add a mod off stream and then store the spinach.
Okay, the trailer is not full.
Nope, the contract's done. I can't harvest anything else. So.
Oh, I've got you. I got you. Okay.
I harvested all I could.
Get out here to the road and head back to the farm. There we go. I see you.
So this truck and trailer isn't ours. So until I empty it, I can't accept that money for the contract because I would lose all the spinach. Gotcha. And then whatever you have. Oh. And then we were not even able to take all the other spinach. Like this was a good yielding spinach.
Oh my gosh! Hello, Dust Bunny. Get off of there. Phew. Good thing I wasn't streaming that. I had the front half of the tractor over the bridge,
Oh dear.
but I was fortunate enough I got it back off of there without super strength.
I almost looked back
Whew.
and saw what you were doing. Good thing I didn't.
I don't know what I hit my left bumper or my left joystick with my thumb, and boy, it doesn't take much.
Yep, it's
I've
very
tried.
sensitive.
Yeah, I've tried every setting on there, and none of it seems to make any difference. So I just leave it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna want anything to do with spinach for a while. This is crazy.
That was a huge field. You did a good job. It was awesome.
Wasn't expecting to get this much extra spinach.
So this is all extra? Oh yeah, the contract's done, huh?
Yeah.
So, if you don't have a multi-fruit and it doesn't take it, where are you gonna put it?
I'm just gonna have to install a multi-fruit. I think Gaming Joy has one. Hey Mac. I'm almost at the end of the stream here. You just caught me at the end here. Just Bunny and I are just bringing stuff back to the farm. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I did not collect on that contract. I left it for you to do. Ever
That's
since
fine.
I made that ever since I made that boo-boo with Mr. Juan, I am not touching it.
It's fine. Especially like right now, if we took my spinach one, I would be pretty bummed.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, I'll just do the contracts. You collect the money.
I just had an ad for Kootenai Beer Retro Pack. Sasquatch is back.
What in the world does that mean? Hello, Miss Lisa.
And Kootenai is loco. Sasquatch is like the guy from the forest. Hey, Lisa.
Yeah.
I'll go see if the silo takes it, but and then it
Okey-doke.
won't.
You know, I don't understand why Giants would do that. I mean, if you're gonna put crops on a map that are different, then at least let the base game silos accept them.
Or like the root crops, why not have a default root crop storage?
Yeah. No
Without
kidding.
it having to be modded, you know? No, it doesn't look like it will take it. Didn't think it would. Let me just park him over here. Where you are is probably fine too, because I have to find a place to put a multi-fruit.
Okay. So I'll park it. I'll pull it over here in the grass.
Yeah. So
There you go.
know. Yeah. I probably have room over there to put one. I just have to think about it. And then it will probably be one I just go like, I don't need these other ones, but yeah, we'll just do it.
Yeah. Just make sure there's no water. No water anywhere around.
Those greenhouses, that's the problem. That's why I put
Oh.
that close to. But I did the one that she said wouldn't take the water.
The share one? No share?
Yeah, and they still took all the water. So I was really confused about that. But yeah, thanks for your help on the farm.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, ma'am.
You're always welcome.
Thanks for letting me hop on here for a second. Yeah. I wasn't sure, and I didn't know how long you'd stream, so I thought, well, I'm going to ask her anyway.
The reason I'm ending now is because I know I'm hungry, and that means Juan's hungry. So.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button or the subscribe if you have not done so for Miss Jess, and I will see you next time.
Thank you. And I'm going to send you guys over here. Thank you for everybody that popped into chat. Appreciate you guys. I don't know when our next live stream is, but we'll catch you later tonight, tomorrow. Adios.